So in this video, I plan to show you exactly how I plan to automate my bookkeeping process. As you know, my name is Mula and I operate an AI automation firm called Retric Solutions. We build and implement AI-powered automation systems that help lawyers in law firms, etc., save time and work more efficiently. So with that being said, I will jump on my computer and I'll show you the exact automation. So let's say we're on a call and I already talked to you about the program, whatever you want to build automation systems for your firm. Here's what will happen after you pay that invoice. So I sent you that Stripe link, you entered your bank account details, you paid the invoice. Once that invoice is paid, the automation will trigger, because as you can see right here, it's watching the automation. When it's turned on, it'll watch for events. Events just means you paid for that invoice, etc. So once that's done, the automation will trigger and then it will search QuickBooks. That's what I plan to use to keep all my receipts and invoices in order. So it will search QuickBooks to see if one, the item exists, aka the invoice exists, two, the client exists, whatever. So it will search for the item, aka my service, the program that I'm offering, whatever, on the call. And then after that, it will search for the customers, like I said. So if the customer already exists, like let's say, for example, I worked with this client before and then they came back for another project, etc., it will search for the client. If the client exists, then it will just create another receipt for that client that already exists in my QuickBooks. So as you can see right there, it will route it to, if the customer exists, then it will just create a sales receipt and store it that way. But if the client doesn't exist, so let's say this is a new client, then it will create a customer on my QuickBooks and then also save the receipts under his or her name. So yeah, essentially that's pretty much it. It's really simple. Again, I did not connect any of my information here. That's why it's turned off. But essentially that's how it will work, right? And then if I go back to this Google Doc real quick. So again, the problem that this automation solves, right? The problem is drowning in a sea of receipts and feeling like I need extra pair of hands just to handle the numbers. The impact of this problem is stress, errors, and precious time wasted finding receipts. Again, the whole goal of building these automations for myself is to save time, right? I could hire people, but at the moment, I don't want to hire anybody. I have a VA, but other than that, and pretty much anything that I need right now could be solved by building an automation system. So the solution that this automation offers me is this automation will become my extra pair of hands that works with precision and speed. So instead of hiring an accountant to do basic stuff, I could just build this automation. The reason why I built this automation is to just keep everything organized. That way, when tax season comes and I do have clients and I have invoices paid, then the accountant's job is a little bit easier for him or her to go through my invoices, do whatever accountants do, and then help me with my taxes, right? So the benefits of this automation, right? So if we follow every human being's desires, one is power. I get to take control of my bookkeeping a bit better, right? So instead of me manually dragging and dropping each invoices into a Google Drive folder, blah, 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 this automation allows me to take back my time that I would have spent on that particular task, right? Independence. Again, gain more control over my business finances. That time that I could have used to find each paid invoice, drag and drop into Google Drive or whatever, I could spend more time on that, making content like this, building other automations, etc., right? And then the last thing, saving not just money, but time. Again, for now, I don't really need a full-time accountant in my business. Maybe later on down in the future, I will, of course, hire a full-time accountant. That way, when they come in and I onboard them, their work is a little bit easier because, again, all my finances are in order, or the invoices are in order, expenses, whatever I need to track, everything is in order. Come tax season, I just give them access. They do what they gotta do, right? So, describing the outcome, imagine the symptoms of success: streamlined processes, accurate records, and peace of mind as financial chaos becomes a thing of the past. The impact of this outcome is more time for making better decisions, reduced stress, and business that runs like a well oiled machine, right? The key point, in my opinion, for running a successful business is making good decisions and or making better decisions. And in order to do that, I need my time back. So if I'm stretched out too thin, then I can't really focus on what truly matters, which is coming up with different contents to make, different automations to build. That way, I'm building trust with my target audience, which is law firms and legal professionals, right? So yeah, with this automation, it just give me a bit of my time back. That way I could focus on other aspects of my business, right? Here's the after state, right? Again, appealing to the basic desires that guide us all, aka everything that every desire that all human beings want: power. Again, I get to command my business with confidence, knowing that my finances are in order or organized. Exactly. Like I said before, everything this automation helps me do, it just makes my life a little bit easier. That way, again, when tax season comes, I don't have to scramble, or just in general, just everything is more organized, right? Independence. I get to enjoy freedom from tedious bookkeeping, allowing focus on what truly matters. Again, making content, coming up with different automations, learning more about AI and how it's growing so fast, and how I could help lawyers incorporate it into their workflows. So yeah, another one is curiosity. I can now explore new ways for business growth driven by wonders of AI. Again, AI is growing so fast, it's hard to keep up sometimes. And right now, I'm in a season of learning, meaning I'm doing more research on how I could use AI in my own business. That way, once I start getting more clients, then I could help them incorporate it into their business, if that makes sense, right? And then lastly, like I said, savings not just in money, but the precious time invested wisely, and the mental clarity of knowing that my invoice records are in order. If you enjoyed this video, just make sure you let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see any other automations build, let me know as well in the comments. And if you want your own custom automations to help you work better in your law firm, just schedule a call with me in the link down below, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.